Ladies, this is the year everything has to change. And not because the calendar flipped, but because you did. 2026 is that year we stop waiting to be chosen. Instead, we choose ourselves first. This is the year where we stop apologizing for existing. We stop shrinking to fit into small rooms. This year, you rise. And one of the most annoying things most of us did last year was to wait to be invited. We waited for permission. We waited for tables to turn. We waited to be seated. But hear me clearly, not this year. This is the year where we will take our power back. And if they will not give you a seat, don't quit. Break the table? Oh, hell no! You don't break the table. Instead, you build your own table and invite who is worthy to sit with you. This year, we are not chasing. We are attracting. We are not going to be blaming. Instead of blames, we are becoming. We are not shrinking. Instead, we are rising. This is that year. Okay, let me tell you a short story. I was born and bred in Ondo State. When I was in the university, I was always coming to Lagos State to do gigs, soundtracks for movie. But each time I go back to Ondo State, there is this something that keeps pulling me back to Lagos, like my destiny lies in Lagos State. So when I finished my first degree, I told my mother that I want to go to Lagos. She frowned against it that you're too young to be by yourself. Instead, why don't you do your youth service? Get a job as a civil servant. Get married and start raising a family. I'm like, Mama, I'm sorry. I think what I carry is way beyond the picture you've just painted. So I insisted I was going to go to Lagos State. She didn't have any choice. She had to let me go. So she sent me off with the little she had. So I packed my bag. Off I went to Lagos. I wasn't even thinking about the dangers that was lying ahead for me. All what I could dream of was the possibilities awaiting in Lagos State. So I came to Lagos State without any roadmap. There are days I sleep in studios. I squatted with friends. Friends sent me packing severally. But one thing I told myself was that I am not going back to Ondo State. I said, no leave, no transfer. So I stayed. I tried myself to sleep oftentimes, but I insisted I was not going to go home because Mama did not send me out here to fail. So I stayed. I went through hell, but I insisted that I'm not going back. I was called village girl because of my Ondo accent. I didn't allow that to shut me up. Instead, I got to work to become a better version of myself. And to God be the glory, though I have not really gotten to where I want to go, but today I'm a lot better than the girl from Ondo that came to Lagos State. I've backed another degree after the first degree I had. I'm well trained when it comes to aesthetic medicine. I make women look beautiful. I make women to feel more confident in themselves. I own a skincare line that is doing so well, to God be the glory. And yes, I have a scented line that does perfume, scented candles, diffusers. And I have returned back into making movies that brought me initially to Lagos. Then I had to stop because of the pressure I was getting from producers, from directors, because I didn't have money to do my movies then. Now that I can afford to build my own table, I have built my table, then I invite people who are worthy to sit at my table. So I make my own movie. I call my shot. This can be you. Who said you cannot be her? Who said you have to bow your head down in shame? But truthfully, I have to be sincere with you. I am still becoming. I am still unfolding. And I am still evolving. But I don't want to do this alone. That is why I'm calling you sister. Let's join hands together. We can become whoever we want to be, precept by precept, brick by brick. If only you can just conceive in your heart and see the dream in your heart, then you can make it a reality, just as I have, as I rise into the woman I dream to be. My hope and my desire for you is that you rise into yours. One step at a time. Together we can become a better version of ourselves. One brave step at a time. Ladies, there is more for you out there. Do not limit yourself. Do not confine yourself. There is so much more you are capable of becoming. Everything starts with your mind. Do not allow your mind to be corrupt. When you have that hope as tiny as mustard seed and you put in the work, trust me, you will become whatever you want to become. Who says you can be everything you want to be? By God's grace, I'm a movie maker, I'm an actress, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a formulator, I formulate skincare products, perfumes, scented candles, diffusers. I'm also an aesthetic practitioner. I curve body, I make you look beautiful. Right now, I'm on my 3rd degree. So who says you can't be what you want to be? The scripture said, "Awake, O sleeper, arise." Deborah rose and led nations. Queen Esther rose and preserved generation. Ruth rose and aligned with destiny. Every great queen awakened first. So can you, if you just put in the work. History proves that. Empire begins when a woman remembers who she is. All you need to do is to remember who you are. And the word is your oyster to rise. Now, queen, close your eyes. Place your hand on your chest and repeat this after me. Gently, solemnly. Let's get our power back. I awakened to myself. I honor the woman I am becoming. I do not shrink. I do not apologize for my power. I choose myself. I rise. I reign. Now repeat this one more time, as solemn as possible. There you are, sister. 2026, we are not waiting for destiny. We are walking into destiny. And this is the year you remember who you are. Yes, remember you have battalions of sisters right behind you. So feel free to share this with a fellow queen who you want to see rise this year. And comment at the comment section if you want to be part of our sisterhood, where we join hands together to become better versions of ourselves. Put at the comment section that I remember who I am, and I will personally share you the link to join the group. But until then, I see you and you matter. Love you, sister.